Hello and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them with DrGAKMAN here. So, continuing to make videos, and I kind of want to simplify things because I always feel like my videos are too long. So, I'm just going to go straight into, instead of talking about the news or anything, I'm going to mix that in with the pictures that I took. Currently, as a tip, there is going to be an event where you get double candies for transfers. I'm not transferring any Pokemon right now. I might have to up my storage, though, because of Community Day coming up this weekend to catch more Pokemon, but I want to save all those transfers for later. In the meantime, these are the good shinies that I've got since the last video. You saw the Electrike last time. Shortly after I made that video, I actually caught an Onix. And I can't remember if this was before or after the evolution event, or not after, sorry, before or during. I think it was right before, or maybe it was right when it started, but there's that, and I got 3 Onixes during this. That's crazy. I did finally get a Gligar, which was awesome, and on the same day I hatched my second Wyunot. I got the first Wyunot from a trade with Colonia Chris, so that was awesome. And they had the day where we, well, that wasn't actually me, it was Shiro Kami, she took my phone, where they had the raids were of the starters from Kanto region, 1st gen, and they, and at all their evolutions, and they could all be in their shiny form. Of course, I didn't care about their 3rd transformation, the Bulbasaur, or the Venusaur, Charizard, or Blastoise. I only cared about the 1-star and 2-star raids, which were the 1st and 2nd of their forms. But I got a Charmeleon from that, so that was awesome. And again, 3 Onixes, that's ridiculous. So in total, I have 5 Onixes. Still, this one was my best one, the Steelix, and my first Onix was still my suckiest one. This was one that I hatched and evolved and made it into Steelix, and all of these that came after were not as good or better, so I didn't, no better Steelix for me, but that's alright. I have some for trade, and I already have one saved back for a friend. Okie dokie, and then let's go through the Shadow and Purified Pokemon recently. Can't remember what I recently purified. I did do a Charmeleon, that's actually pretty good. And then the this one always kills me, the Wobbuffet. I think I showed that last time. In my research to go towards getting the Shadow Zapdos from Giovanni this month, let's see here, I'm at 15, I'm at 12, so I need 3 more. Let me see here. Oh yeah, also during that day where they had the starters out in raids, Shiro Kami also got me, or Sarah, or whatever she wants to call herself, got me a perfect Squirtle. Nice. So I'm definitely saving that for Community Day weekend to evolve, which is, let me see here, these are the ones that I'm saving to evolve there. Better shinies and better Pokemon overall. So, and then this Wyunot, like I said, I always spell that wrong. I got this one as a trade, and it was from, he hatched an egg from Indonesia and then gave it to me. So that one I'm keeping as Wyunot, and this one is a male. They're both male, so I won't get one with lipstick, but here we go. I pressed the evolve button and it X'd out instead. My first shiny Wobbuffet. Now supposedly, now around New Year's, they are going to have the party hats coming. Finally, Party Hat Wurmple and maybe Wobbuffet too. We'll see about that. And that was my 10th evolution for my blah 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 right here in my field research, which is the last one to get a Wurmple. So that'll be my field research for today. I got to talk about this Go tool again. There are a lot of things that are coming up in Pokemon Go. And here we already have talked about Community Day in the past couple of videos, but this is a special raid weekend. We'll have Lugia and Ho-Oh. I've already got shinies of those, and I got a perfect Lugia that I've already maxed out. I'd like to get a perfect Ho-Oh, but yeah, we'll see. And then during the holidays, there's a bunch of stuff going on here, including the double gifts and 1 single-use incubator per day, and special stuff with glacial lures and more ice Pokemon coming out. New Pokemon from Gen 5 are coming in, like Crygonal and Cubchoo, which can evolve into, I think, what is it, Beartic? Something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But I think Crygonal can only be gotten during a glacial lure, which there's the 2-time candy for transferring and for catching on December 24th and 25th. And then 26th and 27th, it's 2-time Stardust. So get your star pieces ready. And then the Winter Weekend event, December 28th, 2-hour glacial lures. And also, I believe you can get Glaceon with Last Resort on a glacial lure. So that's good to know. Nothing about Leafeon getting Last Resort, but we'll see about that. I don't know if that's possible on Community Day, but we'll see. Then you're also going to get 2 additional raid passes on that day. And they're going to have Glaceon out in raids. Or not Glaceon, I'm sorry. Regice out in raids. I've already got a shiny one thanks to Sarah. She got 2 and she traded me 1. Let me see here. And then on the 28th, 29th, there's 2 times XP and 2 times hatch. Half hatch distance actually is what it should say. But and I think in incubators or 7K eggs, you're going to be getting more ice-type Pokemon like Alola, Sandshrew, Alola, Vulpix, stuff like that. So, and then this tool right here, this Go tool, is really awesome. You guys should download it so that you can get information really fast, and it's pretty up to date. You can keep updating it. When the tasks come through for the holiday events, it'll have it in the tasks right here. So that'll be good. But let's move on to my pictures here real quick. Let's see here. 2 Golbats. That's interesting. And I also thought that it was interesting that you're seeing a lot more Dragonairs in the wild. And there's another Onix. Routses, this is one of my theories, that the Routses show up together, male and female. And yes, these were male and female. I didn't take pictures of the male and female, though. You already saw that. There was an event box. I missed out on the shadow box that they had during that one day where they had all the stops turn into shadow stops last month. I imagine that they're going to do that once a month. Near towards the end of the month to help people get, to Giovanni quicker. And then if they have that shadow box again, I'm going to get that because it'll give you 3 of those super radars so that you can find the team leaders faster. But this was a pretty good box. You had 6 premium raid passes and then these other goodies. Now, normally raid passes are like 100 coins, and this was 480 to get 6 of them, plus a star piece, a super incubator, which is 200 coins, and a lucky egg. So That's good. And then I took pictures of when I was going through the way far. It's still in voting, it says. It said in queue, and now it says it's in voting for my where I work at GameSwap. And I also did one for Archers again, but this time I took a daytime picture because I guess the nighttime picture wasn't good enough. I found the email last week. I talked about that last week. And then I got an EX pass. Of course, that was funny because it was one we want to go do a fee boss, which a couple of the people in the car didn't want to do, but that car ride was pretty awesome. There were 6 of us in Melpav's van, and amongst all 6 of us, we caught 12 shinies. Sarah being the luckiest that night. She got back-to-back shinies, and then another shiny later on. But there was Gligers, which I didn't get, but I got one later, and everybody pretty much got an Onyx. It was ridiculous. But he called it, Josh, Green Onion Stick. He was like, I bet you we're going to get an EX pass for this, and sure enough, we did. Well, not all of us. Some of us got EX passes for Air Force Museum, but. And then, yeah, Onyxes. I guess I had to evolve an Onyx, and that was to get me a Scyther, which they got when they went to Air Force Base, but I did not get a shiny one. 3 of those in a row. That's kind of rare. And then here's a newer thing that's coming into Pokemon Go, and I'm going to be writing about it on my blog, so check that out. I haven't written about it yet, but Trails has found some. He's a hacker who does data mining in the game, and he has found some stuff. These are available now. Earrings, pearl earrings. So I guess there's going to be a more stuff going on with your buddy, and because of that, you are going to have like souvenirs that you can give them to change their mood. I guess this means item holding, but that's a whole other speculation, and that's what we're going to talk about on my blog here. And then someone, my friend Jay Holly, she sent me one that says, see how it says Garrison Branch? So that was kind of cool that she sent me that. And I thought I got my shiny Wyonot from that, but that was Eaton. The shiny Wyonot that I just evolved just now is not from Eaton. Here's the 2 stops that I got in voting, the Archers that I had before that was not accepted, so I don't know if I'm allowed to take pictures of that, but oh well, it's already on here. And then here's all 3 of the different. This was amazing. This was supposed to be their event where they go shiny, and I only know a couple people who've gotten shiny ones of that personally, and I didn't get any for Burmy. But here's all 3 of the different types of Burmy, and none of them shiny. So 2 Electabuzzes at work. That's crazy. Really funny joke. Okay, so here's some infographics. These will also be on my blogger, so check those out. But this was a pretty cool idea. The Community Day, if you got Shadow Pokemon, Community Day, you'll be able to evolve your Pokemon to get the Community Day moves, right? But with Shadow Pokemon, their charged move always stays the same until you purify it, and then it becomes Return as the charge move. Well, Tyranitar's Community Day exclusive move was not a charge move, it was a quick move, and so this is speculating that you will get Smackdown as a quick move for a Shadow Tyranitar, so that's interesting. Here's some stuff that's going on during the holidays, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, 29th, and then all the way till January 1st. You've got all this information down here at the bottom, but that's also on the Go tool I was talking about. And then here's, we don't believe that the Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu with the beanies, the holiday beanies, are going to be shiny this year, but they might be next year. And then this is saying too, Cryogonal is possibly only going to come from Glacial Lures. We got Stantler with bells, and it's going to be shiny possible, as well as Snover. And then Delibird is going to go Shadow, but we I didn't get a shiny Delibird last year, so hopefully I can get one. And these are going to be on the 2-hour lures. On the, what is this, December 28th. You get 2 additional passes, Regice, Glaceon with the Last Resort, and then these Pokemon showing up on Glacial Lures. And then here's the Buddy System version 2 that I was talking about earlier, where they're gonna your buddy Pokemon are gonna have emotions and then little souvenirs that you can give them. I don't know if that means item holding, but we'll see. And then this is also on my. I just already gave you a peek. This is also on my blogger. So these are upcoming events from LeakDuck, his version of showing that off. And then here's Wurmple, which possibly might be going shiny too, with the party hat. Now, last year during the New Year's thing, they had Wurmple with a party hat on, but that was not appearing in the wild, and people were kind of upset about that. Well, it looks like him and possibly Pikachu and Wobbuffet are also going to have New Year's party hats. So, isn't that crazy? And let's go back to the game here. Man, still too long. But gave out a lot of information here. And we are going to do our 7-day breakthrough. Let's go. And we're going to do that right now. I already know this isn't shiny, but I'm checking it again anyway, because I'm anal like that. Here's this. So, this whole thing with the 10th, this is my last chance. Nope, not a shiny Burmy. This whole thing with YouTube and everything, not to talk about it again, but let's see what this is. Articuno again, but not shiny. That's alright. On the 10th, they were supposed to do another sweep, and I didn't get caught up in the sweep. Even though my videos are very colorful and about video games and stuff, no messages have been sent to me saying that, oh no, these are not adult oriented, they are for children or whatever. So nothing has hit me with that yet. I guess I shouldn't be too worried. January 1st is really when more of the stuff is going to go down with the FTC, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what this one is. It's okay. But it's probably another one that I'll put up for trade. That's another thing, too. If you got a bunch of legendaries, like I've got a bunch of these birds here, on that day where you're going to get double candy, when you go to transfer these legendaries, you're going to get double candy for these. So, in the case of, I have a lot of the birds, so that's going to be double candy there, so that's awesome. And a lot of Mewtwo's. So that's a good little tip for you there. So, happy hunting out there during the holiday events that are going on, and good luck on Community Day. Get your Pokemon that you missed during the rest of the year, or just get better ones. And I will catch you guys next week. Happy hunting.